Bangkok है ना this plane train
Eingefahrener Zug auf Gleis 12 S42 Ringbahnhof Südkreuz, Neukölln, Ostkreuz.
Okay, I'll run a one stop. I got a ticket of our own machine.
Balensuders gas station ai nói bà cái nào bây Sudros Balensudros. This is machine tickets. I took a train to from Kesneda is Sud. Took a train from Sud Cross, Balen Jamle, heading to the historic site called Berlin Wall, and that's exactly what I am heading to now. So we will continue the coverage when we get to the site, and then we get to the wall symbolically at the moment.
Ostcross. Berlin Ostcross. Berlin Ostcross.
Berlin Ostcross.
Ost.
So I'm heading to the Berlin Wall site. So I'm moving around, trying to get to see the site, get to see the project. So where are we heading?
The Berlin Wall.
Huh?
Berlin Wall. We enter another train.
Yeah, so we're going to enter another train right now.
Yeah, we'll follow this one.
Which one? Oh, we'll go down. Train akalia awa. Lolo. Obodo so train ka ndị na-enwe n'obodo. Ayi, what channel? What? We are waiting for the train to go to the Berlin Wall side.
Sehr geehrte Fahrgäste, der Zug S5 nach Westkreuz, Abfahrtszeit 16:58 Uhr, wird heute leider entfallen. Grund dafür ist eine technische Störung am Zug. Wir bitten um Entschuldigung.
And this is my brother, Oda Ebendenson, taking me around the Berlin. Okay, this is I'm currently in Berlin Wall, and I would like to make it very clear. And this is the old site. Currently is no longer the original wall, because the original wall, from every indication, is broken. And what is the story? How it is? The Berlin Wall was a physical and ideological barrier that divided East and West Berlin from 1961 to 1989. Now get the story. The post-World War II division. After the World War II, Germany was divided into 4 occupation zones controlled by the US and UK and France, and again the Soviet Union. Berlin, though located deep within Soviet-controlled East Germany, was also split among the 4 powers. And who are the 4 powers? US, UK, France, and Soviet Union. This division became the bias, became the basis, became the reason for the split between democratic Western Germany and communist East Germany. By the late 1950s, millions of East Germans fled to the west part of Germany through Berlin, seeking better economic opportunities and political freedom. The brain drain alarmed the East German government and the Soviet Union. What did they do? Then, on August 13, 1961, East Germany, backed by the USSR, erected the Berlin Wall overnight. And that is what we're seeing here. But the original one has been broken. You see, now we are now seeing the kind of documentary and symbolic wall. After building the wall, families were divided, and crossing between East and West was nearly impossible without government approval. The wall became a global symbol of the war, of the Cold War, representing the divide between the communism and capitalism. Fall of the wall. What we are seeing here is the broken part, not the general one. Anyway, it has already fallen. Amid growing public protests and political reforms across Eastern Europe, East Germany faced mounting pressure. On November 9, 1989, after a government announcement mistakenly implied opened borders, crowds swamped the wall, and guards allowed people to cross freely. The wall was soon dismantled, making a key moment in the collapse of communism in the Eastern Europe. The fall of the Berlin Wall paved the way for German unification in 19
Today, remnants of the war remains as a powerful reminder of division, resistance, and the eventual freedom. And that is why today we are coming here as a remembrance or a kind of having a look at it. So now let's move around as is a symbolic event. It's not just a thing of a little event. Many people come as you look around and you see. We can have to enter inside it because initially you cannot enter here. As the story has it, you know, these are almost like, to call it the eastern part of the Berlin Wall. I mean the Berlin, and then this is the western part. And of course, we know fairly correctly from the history that the West were dominated, as I've said before, dominated by the communist USSR, while the eastern part dominated by the communists, by the USSR, supported by that, while the western part was supported by UK, France, America, and they seem to have a concept of democracy, and they try to control the people and try to let the people embrace opportunities, let the people embrace freedom. But this other part of the Germany was not like that. But then when they now looked at and noticed that their brothers and sisters from other side, they were better off. What did they do? They started sneaking into the western part. And when the government found out, as at the time, they built this wall. Look at it. But it's no longer the wall as we know it. It is now something else because it was broken as the starting point. So we just come as a kind of to see. So in other words, that should be considered as Eastern Germany, which you don't have right to enter as at that time, because just like a Cold War, you know, between America, UK, France, and then trying to dominate whichever side after the Second World War. And then they started the Cold World War. So now we are just in the Germany. Crossover from this side to that side. So look at it, the wall there. You can see they build a wall to demarcate their people from crossing over to the other part of German, just like Eastern and West. So we are just walking. I'm walking along the wall. It was built. It was built to prevent people of this side from joining this side. And that is the funniest part of the politics as at the time. And that is why when we talk about Berlin Wall, it represents resistance. It represents protest. People protesting against the government of the day that is not favoring them. Because the other side saw that the life from in this other side, at this other side, is better off because it's more of a democracy, it's more of freedom, it's more of capitalism, if I may use the word. But they are there controlled by the communists. They are not seeing life. They are not comfortable about the way it is. So what did they do? They started sneaking into this world. So that is why sneaking into this part of Germany. That is why the government of the day, as at the time, built this wall to stop them from entering. History is very interesting. It's a sign of they wanted, and that because they know what they wanted, because they know what they wanted, they resisted the government of the day. And today, Germany remains one of the most one of the richest country we can think of in the world of today. Why? Because the people, they know what they wanted and protested when what they wanted was not given to them. Okay, so we're just walking at the wall, and I think there should be a river somewhere there, right? Yeah, because the wall was meant to prevent them from getting into Eastern Germany, entering into Western Germany. And there was also a river. There was also a river. What's that place? Uh-huh. Oh, the river is here? Was it not the place we went the other time? Are we going to see the river? Huh? So we can go. Oh, that is very interesting. The wall is still going as we speak. A long kind of a very long wall built to demarcate, built to prevent one part of the Germany from. There is a river here. Oh dear. You see how nature even demarcated it itself, because there's a river here. And in this river, imagine the other side, jumping into the river, you may die if you jump because the river is very deep. Then they also built the wall to stop people from the wall we just came from, to stop people from joining. This is politics, of course, between the United States and the UK and France, who are all together after the Second World War. And then USSR, because Soviet Union, some part of Germany joined them, while some part joined the democracy, if I may use the word. Okay, so you see that. Look at the other side, part of. Look at it. You see that? They are all the same people. They are the same Germany, but politics demarcated them as at the time. Politics between the superpower and the two powers, USSR and the United States and their allies. You see, this is very interesting, very, very interesting. Last time I was able to go to, and the word is so long. It's not just a word that you just come and embrace, or just see it as it was. No, the word was demolished because they needed freedom. And because they needed freedom, they destroyed it. But now, what we are seeing today is a symbolic aspect of it, symbolic part of the war. And that is what we see today. See, as so many people have written something on it. A lot was written. And what is the reason for writing it? So look at the wall. See more going. See going. Pause. So you can see the wall continued until at the gate, the symbolic part of it. I think the gate is still the way it is because last time I was able to see it. So we're about to leave now, and then that is the story. We are here to document and we are to collect.
This is the Luton Airport in London, United Kingdom. This is Luton Airport. Still on Luton Airport, London, UK. I always miss UK and other places. You see? So I'm currently trying to take a bus and go up. But I'm currently very tired because I'm not used to traveling in a way that the airplane will turn my stomach to something else. Yes. This is Almighty United Kingdom. Okay. This is Hitchin Lister Hospital and Stevenage. I believe this is the correct one. Nah, I don't tire. This last plane did not do well to me, actually.
Yes.
Because I know my equipment sitting on I want to up and never know what taking on. Okay, so don't go to other don't go to other manage. Yeah,
Dari Walika.
Yes, as a tourist in Stevenage, near England, United Kingdom, I found myself moving around and trekking instead of entering a bus because I would like to see the ground, see the place as they are. So I'm just trekking a long distance to the bus station where I will now take a bus or train heading to London. Okay? Onwazi, Shekulise, Onwazi Nemazi, Shekulise, Ijedazi Nakani, Shekulise, Atoyali Nake, Shekulise, Ijedazi Nake, Segeba Nona, Nakani, Shekulise, Onwazi Buazi, Shekulise, yeah. So I'm just trekking down the bus stop where I will now take a bus to London and see things as they are there. Yeah, look at the neighborhood. This is a very nice one. Wow, very interesting neighborhood. Wow. Okay, all right. See you guys. I'm in United Kingdom as a tourist, just to see things around and nothing more. Yes, I'm still moving around the streets as a tourist, and this is a neighborhood I just decided to trek so that I see things by myself. There is no need being inside the car, inside the train, and then missing the required spots. And that is why I arrived here as a tourist to tour around and look at things by myself. I'm alone here. I hope I'm not missing the road. Hope I'm not missing the point also, where I'm heading to. Yeah. Yes, I am hoping that I'm still on the right track, because the person I was, Yankee has taken off with his vehicle. So I do hope I'm not missing it. Yeah, I should think I passed here the other day. Yeah, trekking. Hello, guys. It's good to have a holiday, even if it's 2 days, and then try to enjoy yourself. Try to make yourself happy, because the world is full of jargons. And the world is full of stories that sometimes you don't need to pay attention to them. And move on to enjoy your life and move on to see life as it is. And I'm telling you, move out from negative mentality and negative or individual people in your life, sometimes, despite the fact that we are not perfect in the world, as we live in the world, we're supposed to move on without being distracted. Thank you, you guys. All right, I am currently in a train station. In train station, there is also Stephen H. Arts and Leisure Center. Get train station ah, Kevin ah, where? Okay, Stephen H. Train station. So you can hold it for me. Let me talk. Yeah, so technically I'm just a tourist in United Kingdom, and now I'm trying to head to London from Stevenage. I think Stevenage is in near England, part of
England.
United States. United Kingdom.
No, yeah.
So right away I'm going to board a train and heading to London. I'm simply a tourist here. I'm moving around. As you can see my backpack. Yeah. Hello guys. So I'm moving, and I am moving forward to enter train to London City. Thank you very much. See you. Okay. Okay, so this is the Yankee of Almighty of all Yankees.
Yeah.
The man that actually welcomed me in his own house.
Yes.
And I ate sumptuous food.
Yeah.
And I'm now about to head to London. So thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Yeah, oh, I hope I'm getting
okay, it's your go.
Yeah. Okay, see you guys.
All right. Okay.